Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. This is it again, a bracelet project. So I have here some 6mm gemstone beads, round, very earthy tones. I really like this color combination a lot. It looks really nice in person than in camera, I guess. And I have some 20 gauge wire, some crimp beads, and our regular pliers, all the round nose pliers, the tweezer nose, nylon jaw, and wire cutters. And so it's a bangle bracelet. I'm kind of liking the bangle bracelets a lot, so I just want to make some more with this gemstone beads. So I'm here taking a foot of wire and straightening it out. And then so you don't have to straighten per se, but I don't want any kinks in the wire, so okay, okay, fine. There we go. Okay, now it's so simple. It's very easy to make this kind of bracelet, and you can make a bunch of them and give it as gifts, especially during any occasions, festivals, or so. If you want to gift to your friends and family, this works in a jiffy, so you can make as much as you want. But first of all, let's take some crimp beads, and these are size 2 crimp tubes. You can also use crimp beads, whichever you have available. So I have some, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one crimp bead inside the wire, and this is about the middle of the wire, and I'm going to just put it right here. Then I'm going to add some beads. So you can just add beads, or if you want you can add spacers in between these. I don't think about spacers in the first I forgot about the spacers at all. I'll just be back. So here I have some bead caps, some spacer beads, and this is a tree of life connector bead. So I have here all of these, and then some round spacers as well. And I'm just trying to see if I need some beads in the middle. Why not decorate it rather than having it simple? And then probably this one right here. It looks kind of nice in my opinion. Add one more bead. And the design choice is totally up to you, whichever you want to. You just want to use plain gemstones, you can use plain gemstones, or if you want to use crystals, you can use roundels, crystals, whichever bead you want to. Basically, it's totally, the design preference is totally up to you. Whichever you have available is also a matter. So I'm happy with this as my centerpiece, uh, center focal of this bracelet, and I'm having it about here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to have my crimping pliers, which I forgot to mention. So I'm going to have my crimping pliers right here, and this is where I want my center of the beads to be. So here I have a crimp tube, and I'm going to the second divot, and then I'm just going to go ahead and press that there. Okay, I have something like this, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go ahead and do it with the topmost divot and nicely press it. And it's not moving, so that's what we want. And then I just line my beads, and then add one more crimp tube to this side of the bracelet. Then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go ahead, hold this like this. I'm going to go into the second and then press it nicely, then go ahead and do it with the top one. So here we have a little bit of a movement, which I didn't realize, but that's okay. And then what I'm gonna do is, so here is ours, and next I'm going to put another crimp tube, and I'm gonna go about, say, 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to go ahead and hold it right there. Okay, and do it with my and crimp it, then measure this about 3/4 of an inch. Okay, sorry, banged into my tray of beads. Okay, then I'm going to measure the same length here, and then put another crimp tube, and measure this. Keep it on top, over here, and then go ahead and so here is what we have. And then what we need to do is take our next set of beads. I'm gonna take like this, and this looks kind of nice, this looks kind of nice. So here we go, add my beads, my spacers, and there we go. And then a crimp tube, then again crimp it. So that second divot makes it a split, and the first one kind of go around and make it into round. That will hold its place. So do the same this side. Add a 6mm. With the summer around the corner, it's good to have some bangle bracelets that we can wear. So I thought it's a good idea to make some. And here we go again. And I'm gonna go into the second divot and press it. And then go ahead and do it with the first divot. And now it's almost done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my pliers. I'm going to check how far this is going. So it's almost, the bangle is done. I don't want much more distance. So here we go. We just have to add our clasp. So about here, I'm just going to keep it like that and bend the wire to 90 degrees. Use your nylon jaw pliers if your wire is not straight, and then take it and make a bigger loop, just a big loop. And then wrap it. You can use your fingers or you can use your pliers to wrap. And once you're happy with the wrap, go ahead and snip off the excess wire. And then we are going to tuck in the tail. And then straighten this loop. This is what we have this side. And for this side of the bracelet, we need to make the closure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold my wire just like that into two, and so I want this going like this. But don't, just make sure you use your nylon jaw pliers, and you can use that so that it doesn't scratch your wire, or which I have already done. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to take this wire and bend this wire like that, hold it with your pliers, and then go around making a loop. Snip off the excess wire, tuck in the tail. Tidy your loops, your coils. And this is what we have so far. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take my round nose pliers, keep it right here, and then bend it. And then I'm just going to take the end and then twist it up like that, like a question mark. Now your bangle will hold like this. Okay, there we go. Our bangle bracelet is done and ready. The one thing I can do is I want to add some, sorry, I want to add some dangles. If you want to add some dangles to the bangle, dangles to the bangle, that rhymes. You can do that. You can use a head pin. Just one dangle is also good enough, I guess. You can do it with just jump ring per se, or you can make a dangle. I'm just going to do with a jump ring and a dangle too. So 2. Okay, there we go. No, let me show you guys. There is another thing that we can do is add the jump ring. This has 2 loops, so we can add this here, and then to the bottom loop we can add a bead gap, and then this bead, and then again a bead gap. Can you see that? It's kind of a different one, but I kind of like it. Very cute. So this is my bangle bracelet. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thank you so much for watching.